This teenager made $3,000 per week, then grew to $30,000 per month at only 17 years old. While most teenagers are making $40 an hour flipping burgers, one 17-year-old cracked the code to earning $3,000 per week. Not through crypto, not through OnlyFans, not through becoming a TikTok influencer doing cringe dances, through the oldest business skill in the world: sales. And it all started with a chance encounter at a gym while flexing in the mirror. Because of course it did. Meet Sam Zaya, born in Canada, raised in Iran after his mother passed away when he was just 3 years old. At 16, living with his aunt and uncle in the Bay Area, Sam faced a problem most teenagers never encounter. As an international student, he couldn't work anywhere in the United States, not even at a coffee shop. But Sam needed money for his senior year, so he spent his entire savings of $3,000 on rent for a basement in Canada. His plan? Find any job that would pay him during summer break. Truly, the business strategy of a future millionaire. For a month and a half, Sam pounded the pavement, getting rejected over and over, living the dream of every teenager who thought they would be the next Elon Musk. Finally, he landed a job, making about $11 an hour at a fast food restaurant, which, if you are keeping track, is barely enough to afford a fancy coffee in 2025. But everything changed with one random conversation at a gym. Sam was flexing in front of a mirror, as you do when you are 17 and think you are the main character, when a stranger asked about his posing. They talked for about 10 minutes. Then came the question that changed everything. Have you ever done sales before? Which for Sam was like asking if he's ever been to Mars. The next morning at 7 a.m., which for a teenager might as well be 3 a.m., two guys picked him up in a truck and drove him to a rough neighborhood. They handed him a company t-shirt for home exterior cleaning services. Then they started knocking on doors, because apparently this is what passes for job training in the sales world. At the first house, Sam watched Jim close an $800 sale for pressure washing. Jim made $200 in 10 minutes. That's more than Sam made in 2 full days of restaurant work. Sam's mind was blown. He'd been stuck in the hourly mindset, trading time for money like some kind of, well, like a normal person. After shadowing Jim for 3 hours, Sam walked away with $200 just for watching. He quit his restaurant job that same day. Plot twist, sometimes the best career advice comes from strangers who pick you up in trucks. For the next month, Sam was out every single day, 8 to 9 hours of knocking on doors, learning, grinding, growing, and probably getting really good at dealing with angry homeowners. By summer's end, Sam returned to the US with $8,000 in his account, but more importantly, his mindset had completely shifted. The very next morning after landing, Sam was out in the neighborhood selling car wash services door to door, because apparently jet lag is for quitters. Within a week, he had 10 to 20 recurring clients. He expanded into gutter cleaning, window cleaning, roof cleaning. Basically, if your house was dirty, Sam had the service for it. Eventually, Sam had a full team working under him. At 18 years old, he scaled his company to $20,000 to $30,000 in monthly recurring revenue, which, yes, is more than most adults make in a year. But the money was just the beginning. Sales transformed Sam from awkward teenager to confident businessman faster than you can say extended warranty. It taught him discipline, team building, profit margins, how to handle rejection, how to reach people, how to communicate across language barriers. He even used Google Translate to close deals, because nothing says professional salesperson like frantically typing into Google Translate mid-pitch. Sam went from a kid who flunked high school and cheated on tests, relatable content, to someone who could build and scale businesses, all because he learned to sell. Sam's story isn't just about making money. It's about discovering that your current situation doesn't define your future, even if your current situation is being a broke teenager living in someone's basement. He had no plan, no special skills, no connection, just willingness to step outside his comfort zone when opportunity knocked, literally on doors for hours. Your biggest breakthrough might be just one conversation away. But if you want to know how to get paid thousands of dollars by just existing and being you like the person in this video, then click the link. I'll see you there.